Good morning, good morning, good morning, all of my great trade geniuses out there. Welcome to Trade Genius Live. I am your host and the brand ambassador of the Edge Funder prop firm, Trend Genius, and we are in here on a Thursday. Yes, y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everybody feeling? Let's get in here and get a temperature check on everybody. Mr. Cologne, good morning. Happy Thursday. Pivot Point. Good morning. Soap, good morning. Mike, good morning. Joe Bro, good morning. Morbid Drifter, good morning. T. Pruitt, good morning. Kiera, good morning. Serena, good morning. The goat is here. Good morning. What's up, sis? Good morning. Sneehal, good morning. Dewan Dobbs, or Dewana. Is it Dewana? I think it's Dewana. Dewana Dobbs. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hopefully I got that right. Roly Poly Yoli. Good morning. Mr. Payout, Jerry Jack in the building. Good morning. Kaz, Grand Risings, my brother. Jay Royal, what it do? Bodovan, good morning. Raider 40, good morning. Q, Grand Risings. Bodovan, did you make that? Did you make your account, your TF account, your free account, brother? Let me know. Because I got my, our co-founders are concerned about you, sir. The Edge Funder co-founders are concerned about you, Bodovan. They want to make sure that you get your free account, brother. They're very concerned. They said he hasn't got back to us. What's going on? So, Stephen Brown, good morning, my brother. Hey, Trent, you sign in. Your sign is on. Nice. Thank you, Morbid Drifter. He's the only one that's helping me out. I appreciate it. I tried to jump into something last night, but should have sat on my hands. Okay. So let me ask you this. How are y'all feeling? Let's get the temperature check. How y'all feeling? Let me know. How are y'all feeling? How are we feeling? Beautiful community, how are we feeling? Let me know. One word me. Y'all know how we do. One word me. One word me. How we feeling? I want to know. I'm waiting for y'all to let me know how are we feeling out here today. All right, what we got? All right. Ooh, Soak said he's feeling eager. I like that. Ready to keep going? That's what's up. Lexi Star, good morning. Feeling blessed. Okay. That's what's up. How about the rest of us? How we feeling? Sad, but I hit my TP during Tokyo session sitting on my hands. Okay. All right. How's everybody else? How we feeling? Ibram said bless. Melvin Hines, good. That's what's up. Serena said motivated. Q said fresh. Fresh to death. Just came back home. We'll do it as you said in the last DM. Delay is due to the... Oh, no worries, big brother. I was just checking on you. Just want to make sure that we get your account. So just take your time. When you get it done, just let me know, and we got you. It's just a quick email. Jerry Jack said great and blessed. Kaz said grateful. Q said well refreshed. Jay Royal said waiting and ready. T. Pruitt said good. Was able to get my $4.50 yesterday. Nice. That's what's up. All right, y'all. Well, y'all know how we do it. Let's get to the business. All right, so let's go ahead and let's get to news. What we do every day. Bam. All right, so Thursday. So we had some red folder news this morning at 5:30. Remember, I'm on Pacific Standard Time, so 5:30 a.m. for me. We had actually red and orange folder and a little yellow folder all at 5:30. That's pretty interesting. We're going to have to check the charts and see if that made any moves. All right, now moving forward, we have at 6:45, we have Chicago PMI, yellow folder, CB leading index, yellow folder, natural gas storage, yellow folder, and then that's it for us for today. And tomorrow looks like a pretty light day as well. Just some orange folder, some PMI at 7 a.m. and some final manufacturing PMI yellow folder at 6:45. So this Ward's total vehicle sales thing all day, I don't even know what that is. What is this? Annualized number of cars and trucks sold domestically during the previous month. Oh, okay. That's cool information. Actual greater than forecast is good for currency. Okay, so actual greater than was forecasted is okay, got it. Released monthly, usually on the first business day after the month ends. Gotcha. Full reports are only available to Ward's intelligent subscriber. Okay. It's a sign of consumer confidence. Rising demand for expensive, durable goods shows that consumers are confident in their future, financial position, and feel comfortable spending money. Okay, so it's like an economy thing. Got it. Got it. Okay, cool. Well, that's all the news we got for today and a little bit tomorrow. So let's jump on the charts. All right, so y'all already know. We're on the 5 minute. Let's go ahead and take care of our overnight bias. Let's see what we got. All right, so this is Wednesday, 3 p.m. So this is yesterday. So let's do it. Y'all know the drill. So it's 5 to 9 and 11 to 2 a.m. Remember, these are times from last night. 11 to 2. All right, so let's go ahead and let's see what we got. All right, so we know this is Asia's high. Let me open this up a little bit. All right, we know this is Asia's high, and we know this is Asia's low. And let's see what London did. So London did not take out Asia's high. It definitely took out Asia's low. So with that stated, we look for London to be bearish. That's what we're looking for today, because London took out Asia lows but did not take out Asia highs. So we're looking for New York session to be bearish. All right, let's go ahead and take that off our charts. So we did our news. We checked news. We did our bias. And y'all already know I already got my pink line set up. Those are my daily levels from yesterday's daily candle for today's targets. So let's see what we get. Oh, we got some consolidation rocking again, kind of similar to yesterday. If y'all remember this, this happened yesterday. Once again, characteristics of NQ. Look at this right here. Nice clean chop box right here. And with all of our targets below, meaning those pink lines, and with the bias, we're never married to the bias, but knowing that the bias is bullish, knowing that our bias today is bearish, it might be a great idea to possibly try to see if we can get in this chop box. This is actually super clean chop box. From right here is super clean. I can even go back to as far as here. But honestly, of course, it's all a consolidation area, right? But we can honestly say from here is much clean. Look at that. We have alternating bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish, bullish, alternating candles. They're all about the same size. So this is actually a pretty good pre-market little look right now, a little pre-market setup. So we'll see what we get. Let me make sure I'm on my, yep. Okay, nope, I'm on here. All right, let's do this. So we'll see what we get. But you can see what's already happening, similar to what happened yesterday. Y'all remember that. All right, let's get in the comments to see what we got. Maxed out on profit from 5-0 last night on 2 accounts, ready to do it again on 2 other accounts. Nice, feeling great. My last day in the Army, active duty, 20 years and 18 days. Tomorrow, I will be officially retired from the Army. Raider 40, man, congratulations, bro. Raider 40, that was for you, man. Congratulations, bro. We definitely appreciate your service. 20 years and 18 days tomorrow. Man, that's pretty substantial, my guy. Man, that's what's up, brother. You made a career in the military. Man, that's something else, bro. That's really cool. Really, really cool, brother. definitely thank you for your service, and we appreciate you, man. We appreciate you. Where we at? Where we at? Everybody. Yep. Shy. Good morning. Good morning. For it's chop box. For chop box, does it have to be a sequence? No, it doesn't. It doesn't have to be a sequence. But when we get them like this, bottom end is very, very clean. That's what we like. We like them. We like it to be like this. It could be all bullish candles or all bearish candles, but ultimately, what we would say is that one of the most ideal looking chop boxes is to have this right here. Let me show you. This right here, everything inside of this box is what an ideal chop box would look like. That's an ideal chop box. I'm talking about like you can't get it no better than this right here. Like I said, all the candles are pretty much the same size. They're all tapping out in the same area as far as highs and lows. They're alternating candles, left, right, left, right, left, right. Left, right, left, right. Bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah. And this is a pretty cool trade. Stop loss would be on the other side of this box. If we took the short, entry would be here. Stop would be here. And we would ride that thing down here. So it's a cheap trade, as we talked about, right? Cheap trade because it's not a lot of risk. This is not a very short area, number one. And yeah. And that's pretty much it. So let's see what we get. 27. Let me see here, man. Let me do some research real quick. 1 second. 1 second. Let's see here. Let's do this. But I'm liking this though. We might have missed it. What is it? 28? You know what? Let me I'm gonna set a sell here. I'm gonna set a sell there. It's 628. So I'm gonna set my sell order there. My take profit is going to be down here. Actually, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm going to trim my position here. Let's do this. Let's go buy limit. Order submitted. We'll go 4, and we'll leave a runner. We'll leave a runner to this daily right here. So buy limit again. Change this to 1. Confirm. All right, cool. Well, that's what I'm going to take today. That's what looks good to me. We have 1 minute for market open. So see if we get tapped in, and I can definitely put my stop loss. All right, I'm tapped in. Here is my stop loss. Here. Stop loss will be right there. All right, so I'm in this. Little quick pre-market. Market is opening in like 40 seconds, 30-something seconds. So let's see what we get. Very similar to what happened yesterday. Yesterday was a little bit much more cleaner, a little bit as far as the size of the candles, but we'll see. See what we get. I mean, it's a very, very low risk trade. That's the other thing too. That's the other thing cool about chop boxes. Very, very low risk. Very, very low risk. And even if it comes to take me out, if the daily strat set up short, I would take it. Only because today being one and done doesn't, there we go. There we go. There's the momentum we got in. So that was market open right there, as y'all can see. All right. Kind of similar to what happened yesterday, if y'all remember. Oh, you know what? I might not even be on my, goshly. Man. I totally did not even have my copier set, y'all. That sucks. But it is what it is. Well, we'll make 500 on one account. Ay. Sometimes I'll be killing my own self sometimes. It'd be like that. Life of a trader. It is what it is. All right, so let's move this here. And bam. Wow, unreal. How did I not have my copy trader set up? Nice. Nice, Eric. Good job. Good job, sir. All right. So that's rocking. I don't know what y'all are in. I'm sure Serena took this chop box. I know she did. I'm not going to even, let me see what we got. Good morning. Nico, good morning. Good morning. What we got? Yep. Good morning, PT. All right, so there it is. And totally out that trade now. So nice. I made $597 on one account. Nice. How you love that? How you love that? Oh, you know what? Is that an account that he gave me? Yeah, I think. Let me see something. Yeah, I think that's an account that he gave me. Yes, I have someone that gave me some iFunded futures accounts, and I believe that's exactly what that account was, which explains to me why my copy trader was not set. It's all good. No worries. Took that CB short and took the max profit on my two, done for the day. Yep. That's just how easy it happens. Let's see here. What did I have set up here? Oh, I have 59. That's why. Got it. Okay, cool. Well, hey, that's another something to learn. Y'all can learn from me. I like to be examples of things like this. When you have your copy trader on, just make sure you have your lead account set correctly. If you don't, then you'll only be making profits in one account, not 10. So that's exactly what I did today. I had my copy trader up. I had it set. I actually have my lead account set for account 59, and the account I had set up to trade should have been 59, but it was 55. So because it was 55 and not 59, that means none of my other accounts copied, but it's all good. So 597 in one account. All good. No worries. I'm still done for the day. No matter what. I'm done. Cool. All right. So made my bread for the day, even though it was on one account. No harm, no foul. All right. So everybody that was pretty easy trade. Everybody should have made a little bit of bread on that, especially if you jumped in with me. Let's see here. What we got? Good thing I jumped in that short. 1 minute. Yep. Kiara, nice. Aiming for 9K. Hey, thank you for that setup. I've been all over the place today, and this brought me back. That's what's up. You got it, Roly Polioli. I like saying your name. Hey, first time ever to blow an account. Just blew my first 2 accounts, and I'm officially a trader. Morbid Drifter. Nice. Hey, bro, ain't nothing wrong with blowing accounts. Like, for real. Nothing wrong with blowing accounts. It's a part of the game. I know some people will feel like they blow accounts and like, oh, man, like, you know, it's all bad. You know what I mean? Like, they have this sentiment, this feeling like, man, I blew an account. Like, it's no big deal. Actually, it's a part of the game. It's really, truly a part of the game. Blowing accounts is part of the game. Every one of our coaches has blown accounts. They'll tell you that. Like, it comes with the game. So, welcome, Morbid Drifter. Welcome. You've made it to the other side now. Welcome. Kiara said, I'm not going to get the whole amount, obviously, but still aiming. Yeah, that's 9K that's pretty large. It's pretty large. I mean, if that's how you trade, Kiara, no harm, no foul. But definitely, that's very advantageous. Very advantageous. Let's go for the sell, for the dub today. Thank you, sir. You're welcome. I want to know more about copy trader, please. Yep, we can get there. 15-minute banger short should be a possibility. Yes, they should be. Serena, you are absolutely correct. Look at this crazy long candle. Jeez Louise. That thing is long too. But yes, we should get a 15-minute banger today. That's for sure. With these 2 candles both being bearish, this one just has to close in about another 9 minutes. This one will close, then we wait for a drawdown on a 5-minute, and then we possibly can enter that trade. All right, cool. So, let's see here. Great job on a trade. Thank you, Pete. Appreciate it. I missed it. I was too slow, so I'm just gonna chill. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Kiara hit 3K. That's what's up, Kiara. Thanks for the setup. You're welcome, Joe Bro. That was perfect. That was my first chop box. Thank you. You're welcome, Pivot Point. I wish TF offered trailings. Right. Morning stream. What's Soy Sizzle? What's good, brother? Thanks for tapping in with us today. But yeah, definitely Pivot Point. You're welcome. Little chop box. As you guys are starting to kind of see some things, right? Are you starting to notice characteristics of NQ? Think about it. We're starting to see some characteristics, right? So think about it. This is exactly what happened yesterday. And not to say that things happen exactly the same every day, but you can pick up on these characteristics of NQ. If you're just constantly watching it and it's the only ticker that you're studying, you'll pick up on a lot of characteristics. So let's go back to yesterday. I'm gonna jump to the 5-minute. Let's go to yesterday. Wednesday. Let's see, which would be around here. All right, so let's go back to that yesterday. So 3:40 a.m., so I know where it's at. It's actually right here. It is, went too far forward. All right, right here. Where are we at? Yep, a little more. Oops. All right, I think it's here. I think this is it right here. No, it is, where was it? Come on, Wednesday, right here. I still have it blocked out from yesterday. If y'all remember, look what happened yesterday. What's this? Oh, that ain't even it either. I'm tripping, y'all. Oh, here we go. It's right here. This is it right here. If y'all see, look at this. This was yesterday. Remember, Serena called this out. She was like, chop box on the 1 minute, right? I missed it. This is the trade I missed. Our daily yesterday, our daily level peak line was somewhere down in this area yesterday. It was somewhere down in here. I want to say somewhere right in this area where my crosshair is. Pretty much the same thing. Look at this. Same kind of situation, right? Same kind of this one started around 622. Little chop box. You would have placed your entry right there, place your stop loss up there. Nice quick trade, boom, in and out real quick, right? So let's go to today. Pretty much same thing. This one started around 617. The other one started around 622. I mean, we can count these ones to the left right here. We can count these. The only reason why I didn't count these because these right here were just so much more cleaner. You know what I'm saying? And this really didn't matter. This is what really truly matters right here. Where it's about 618, right? We got you want to have at least 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This right here would be considered this right here would be considered a perfect chop box. Right here. This. Right here. This is a perfect chop box. Right there. So yesterday the same thing happened that happened today. So a lot of times you got to pay attention to what's going on. And when you're trading one ticker, you will see a lot of characteristics. God, NQ just dumping. Well, we said overnight bias would be bearish, right? Overnight bias would be bearish, right? And we're getting that. So you'll start noticing characteristics like this. And based on the strategies that I trade, that's why it makes it very easy for me to identify a lot of things because I'm trading the same strategies every day and I'm looking for the same things every day. Repetitive nature, what we talk about all the time, right? And once again, as you can see, our little cheat code bias, we're not married to that bias, right? But it's definitely something good. It's a cool cheat code to use as a gauging point, right? Today it played out. Most of the time it will play out. Not all the time. It's not 100%. It ain't foolproof. News can change it. But it's a pretty good cheat code and it works. If you just pay attention to it, you use it every day, you will see. It's pretty much almost right on. So what did we see today as I was just talking about? We saw what happened yesterday. So this is how you can start identifying a lot of things with NQ. That's why I stress just learn one ticker. Learn one ticker so you understand how it moves. Today it gave us the same exact setup. If you're coming on the charts every day, you should have seen this and be like, wait a minute. The first thing you should have thought of was like, oh yeah, yesterday, this same thing happened. You do your bias, the daily bias was bearish. It made sense, right? Because we have been so bullish for so long, hitting all-time highs that a pullback was imminent, right? So, and also with our targets being all below us, below price, we had all the confluences we need to take a sell from right here. Nothing here said buy. Nothing here said buy. Everything here said sell. So this was easy. If you were paying attention, when you saw what happened yesterday, you saw this today, boom, there it is. So now let's think a little further, right? All right. So now in the morning, when you come on, right? And we check news, we do our daily bias, and we check NQ. If you see this, you already know what to do with that. I just gave you like a whole strategy right now. Using this chop box. You got a whole strategy. So for anyone that didn't have a strategy, I just gave you one. You have one right here. This chop box. You just got to look for it to set up, and it can set up in other places. It can set up, other times too. During the market open, of course, it's going to be probably the best setup. Why? Because we're going to get the open, the New York session open, the volume going, right? You know how when New York opens, the volume is pretty busy, it's pretty thick. So that's what we got here. That's what we use. Can these chop boxes happen during the day? They can. There was one yesterday at around 9 o'clock. I think y'all saw that. It's still on my chart. Let me go find it. It was right here. Right here. Let me go 1 minute. All right. It was here. Where are we at? Wednesday. Yeah, where are you? Where are you, guy? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where'd it go? Wednesday, 5:20. Okay, it's over here. Right here. This one was at 9. This one was at 9, like in the 9 o'clock hour yesterday. Here's another cool chop box. As you can see, not as clean as our initial ones, but it's pretty clean. It's pretty cool. But we really want them to look how the one looked yesterday and how the one looked today. This is a super clean one. So there you are. You just got a strategy. For anyone that wanted a strategy, there's a chop box strategy. There that is right there. Definitely something to always look for during the open. Sometimes they can also happen on the 5 minute. Today, I don't even think it looked good on the 5 minute. Nah. This is what it would look on the 5 minute. So not really too clean on the 5, but we do get some clean ones on the 5. So there it is. All right, what we got? That's what's up. That's my first chop box. 2, I missed yesterday, had a mad ass day. LOL, but praise God, we got today's though. That's what's up. Maybe 4K, got you. I never trade on the 1 minute because how fast it moves, but today I noticed that I can. I just have to watch and wait for the setup like any other time, on any other time frame. That's correct. I'm learning about liquidity run swing. Got you. How did you define the direction for the CB strategy at 628 before market open? I think you got that already. I answered that question for you, Bodovan. Never practiced chop box, so I wiped out my live account and didn't take it. Trying not to create FOMO right now. Absolutely. Wimped out. Got it. 4 straight days off payouts this week. Thank the Lord. That's what's up. Congrats. Mr. Payout in the building. Man, I'm just riding the wave. Yep, over 3K in the last 4 days. Getting one tonight. Nice. Jerry Jack in the building. Mr. Payout. That's what's up. Renee, good morning. Thank you, TradeGheenyuz, for pointing to the source. I was Tuesday. I'm now in my TF and ready to work. Thank you again for your huge help. Oh, you're welcome. No worries, Renee. You got it. And you're good, Renee, but I just want to say this. This is my name. I'm putting my name in the comment section. Renee, just so you know, it's all good. I'm TradeGheenyuz. Yep. I'm TradeGheenyuz, and the name of the channel is TradeGheenyuz. But you're good. I just wanted to put you on game. Don't worry about it. It's no harm, no foul. You're good. 12 breakout, 51 watching, 17 likes. Y'all like the stream to support. Have a great day, y'all. Off to the gym, bro. Okay, that's what's up, sis. You made 12.9 on that, huh? That's what's up. Donna said, congrats. Okay. We good. We good. If y'all don't mind, we got 50 viewers. We have 18 likes. If we can get the likes up, that would be amazing. Likes don't cost you nothing. They free. Just a couple of clicks. That's all I ask. Just give me the free likes and the subscriptions, and I will take care of the rest. Boom. All right. So let's get some mental therapy rocking. All right, y'all. So question of the day today is, what my brother say? My brother say something. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, Bodovan, just let me know, brother, whenever you get that done, all right? Because my 50-minute shorts valid, wait for 5-minute drawdown. Yep. Let's see here. We can get that. What we got? All right, so yes, 15-minute is valid. We need 5-minute drawdown. Gotcha. And then we possibly could even enter this. Cool. All right, so Bodovan, don't forget, my brother, when you get a chance, it's all good. Just whenever you get a chance, just make sure you do that and hit me. We just want to make sure we get your account to you. That's all. So whenever you get it done, just let me know. Hit TP on paper trading. That's what's up, Mr. Cologne. All right, so question of the day today is, if you had to sit on your hands right now, would that be the best decision? If you had to sit on your hands right now, would that be the best decision? Ibram, what's the max number of trades you do in a day? Honestly, I'm usually a one and done. There have been times where I have taken 2 trades in a day. There are those times. It happened about a month ago, right here on the stream. But I'm usually one and done. Whatever I make, I don't like to give it back to the market. Now today, so let me give you an example. I took a trade today, right? But as you know, I didn't have my lead account set properly, so my other accounts didn't copy. They didn't copy across. They didn't copy trade. So I only traded in one account. Now, if I seen a clean setup today and I wanted to take another I want to take another trade, I would do that only on the accounts that I did not trade in today. So that one account that I was profitable in, I would basically turn that account off, and I would trade in my other accounts on a situation like today. Other than that, as I stated, I'm usually one and done. There are times where I have traded, took 2 trades in a day. It was about a month ago on the stream. I was taking my strategy, and the trade went against me. But when it went against me, it had swept buy side liquidity. When it went against me, I was in a sell, right? It went against me. It swept buy side liquidity, and it came back. Characteristics of NQ is I know that's what NQ loves to do. So when I saw that, I was like, you know what? I'm going to jump back in. So it swept the London high, came back down. I put my entry right back at where my entry was initially on the first trade that stopped me out. I took it the second time and it hit. Now, will I do that every time? No, I would not. That was a special situation because, as I stated, I saw price, even though the trade went against me, I saw price was just going to just take out that London high. And it was very close. Price was very close to it. So it swept that because, once again, when you've been watching NQ, you understand the characteristics of NQ. So when I saw that, I know that's one of the characteristics. So that was one of the reasons why I did not mind getting into taking that trade the second time. That has happened here and there, but normally I'm one and done. That's for sure. All right. Good morning, GM Genius. Benjamin said, hell yeah. No, because for me, I have no account, so I'm not making any moolah. Got it. It's always a good decision to sit on my hands. Absolutely, always. Really asking myself that, LOL, watching y'all make bank and looking like the kid who didn't get picked for a team. So that's funny. I have no account, so all I can do is sit on my hands until tomorrow. That's what's up. So inside, you're not alone on that feeling. PK, yeah, sitting on hands, made some money pre-market, waiting for one more setup. I have added chop box in my strategies. Thanks, man. You're welcome. Nico Coy, if your strategy does not show up, it's best to sit. Absolutely. Yes, all of the dailies have been hit. So I think sitting on your hands is the best. Actually, we still got 2 more pivot point. 2 of the dailies have been hit. Yeah, we still got 2 more down here. But no, I got your point. I got your point, pivot point. I got you. I know what you're trying to say. Ibram, you're welcome. We'll start our own team for Right Soak. Y'all gonna start your own team? That's funny. Soak, I lost 3K in Asia market, so I got beef to handle. That's what's up, Kiara. Them Asia markets are dangerous. Yeah, it just depends. It depends on how you trade them. Just depends on how you trade them. It depends on your strategy. There's only one strategy that I trade in an Asia session. Only one. But yeah. So let's get to that talking point. All right. Let's get to that talking point about if you had to sit on your hands right now, would that be the best decision? So this is something that we always would want to ask ourselves, right? One thing, it's the same thing as yesterday. When we show up to the charts, we do the same thing every day, right? We have this repetitive nature about ourselves where we are creatures of habit. We do the same things every single day. We do not veer off the course when it comes to the way that we set up and the way that we prepare for our trading day. So let's talk about that. If you had to sit on your hands right now, would that be the best decision? So let's always remember something. No profit is definitely better than lost profits, right? That's one thing we know for sure. So not taking a trade and deciding to sit on your hands, if you think about what you're doing, you are exercising a position. Think about that. You're exercising a position. You're basically saying, you know what? I don't like the way price action looks. I'm not getting in anything. And you know what? That's usually how I am on FOMC days, like yesterday. Like I was even talking about this with my right-hand man. We were talking about this yesterday. And he was even tripping on the fact that I even traded yesterday because I usually don't trade on FOMC days. I just don't trade. From my characteristics, from my experience, the characteristics that I've seen out of NQ is that NQ is super unpredictable on FOMC days. So with that stated, I still traded yesterday, no big deal, but honestly, yesterday's best decision would have been to sit on my hands. It's not even the fact that the trade went against me. It's just the fact that it was FOMC day, and I know the characteristics of this day. So even if I was profitable yesterday, I still would say the same thing, that I still should have sat on my hands, because I know, based on my experience, I know that NQ can be super unpredictable on FOMC days. That's just the law of the land, right? Now, I just use that as an example, but that would be the time when you would exercise this question. You would ask yourself this question. You know, yesterday I definitely should have sat on my hands, period. It's not even the fact that, as I stated, that I was not profitable. It's just the fact that, like I said, I know how NQ moves on FOMC days. So when we decide to sit on our hands, what are we doing? We are taking a position. We are saying for whatever the reason is. Yesterday, for me, my reason would have been, based on the characteristics that I know of NQ, I'm not going to trade. It's FOMC day. I'm just going to lean back. All right. Any other day, it could be other reasons, right? Your trade was invalidated. Your trade just didn't set up. Price action is ranging. Like whatever the situation is, whatever that looks like for you. When you decide to sit on your hands, like as I stated, you're taking a position and you're exercising patience to protect your capital. That's what you're doing. You're saying, I'm not about to just run out here and just, place all kind of entries. You're like, I'm going to be patient. I'm going to wait. Period. That's what you always want to do. Doing nothing is sometimes the best trade that you could take. Literally doing nothing. Like yesterday. For me, I know better. I shouldn't have even took any trades yesterday, regardless of what the coaches are calling out. And that's no knock to the coaches. They see what they see. I see what I see. You know what I'm saying? So, and don't get me wrong, I believe in all the coaches, But I am just going off of my experience of how I know NQ to move on FOMC day. So there that is. That would be me taking a position to say, no, I'm not going to trade because of this particular reason. So always remember, no trade, not trading and deciding to sit on your hands, that's you taking a position. That's you exercising discipline. That's you understanding that what? One, I don't need to trade every day. Two, I'm going to protect my capital. And also, two, is understanding that it's okay to sit out. And as I stated, doing nothing is sometimes the best trade. And we always have, like as I always talk about, right? We are professional decision makers, right? And there's so many things that we have to factor in, right? So many boxes that we have to check off before we take a trade, right? We have to do like a temperature check, right? We got to make sure our emotions are where they need to be. We have to make sure what? Price action is where that needs to be. Our setups, news, like all these different things that we have to, audit to make sure that we are entering trades and taking positions in the market that make sense to what we have going on. Period. That's just the way that it is. And we always have to keep that in mind. I say this every day, we come to the charts with a repetitive nature that we pretty much take on and we do every single day. Hands down. That's what we do. That's how we show up. And we leave it at that. Once again, sitting on your hands can sometimes be the best decision. Just remember that. No trade is also a good trade. And you are actually protecting your capital. So with that stated, just remember that. It's okay to sit on your hands, but you have to know when to sit on your hands and understand that that will be the best decision for that day. All right? Any questions on that? What we got? Yes, this is the best decision as I'm doing right now and learning a lot. That's what's up. I'm taking a hard position today. Need a good pullback and a doji so I can join the fun. That's what's up. That is what's up. Yes. So, market is super bearish at the moment. Let me jump to this 5. Then we'll jump to this 1. Yeah, market is super bearish. Looks like it's possibly going to take out all the dailies today. And if y'all see that, we're definitely. So look at that, y'all. Look at this. You see this? See this? See that? Looks like a huge double top forming, right? On the 5-minute. And what's so good about this? Now, I'm not a pattern trader, but once again, just characteristics of NQ. So, huge double top, right? But do you notice how this top of the double top, this portion of the double top is not up here. It's a little bit lower. These tend to be much stronger pushes when they do this. When this high, lower high is lower than this high on that double top, these tend to be stronger pushes. So we'll see. This will be the neckline right here. So if price breaks this area right here, I think it may even go a little further. Yeah, I think it may go a little further. So we'll see. The good thing is we're not in anything. We're just, checking the markets, just, seeing it for what it is. But yeah, so extremely bullish, extremely bearish today, definitely lined up with our bias. And any questions for me on that? What we got? We just hit it. 1 week long. 1 week long support and resistance just got disrespected hard today on MES. Got it. It's halfway kinda. Did you see my TP area? TP area. Where you at? Kiara said, let's see here. Kiara, where's your TP area? I know you said you're trying to hold to like 9K. Super optimistic. But where's your TP area? I'm gonna plug in my laptop, y'all. Where is your TP area, Miss Kiara? All right, so look like we just got a. All right, let's see here. So it looks like price might be doing the same thing, right? Looks like there's definitely some resistance in this area. There's a lot of taps here, all through here, all through here. You can see that all these touches. So it touched here, possibly could be maybe reversing. Who knows? What we got? 27.0. Why don't you trade? I don't trade because I'm a strategy trader. Yeah, this is the thing. My coach and mentor, the way that he taught me, I've learned I do everything that he does. So we don't trade patterns, we trade strategies. So I don't trade candlestick patterns. I know there's a lot of people that trade double tops, double bottoms, bull flags, stuff like that. I mean, those things are cool. I think those candle patterns are cool as confluences on higher time frames. But the way my strategies are, I don't trade candlestick patterns. I look at them, but I don't trade them. You know, I look at them as confluence. You know what I'm saying? But I don't trade them. Yeah, I don't trade them. They're not like a strategy of how I trade. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Everyone has their way of trading. That's the way that I was taught. So that's the way that I trade. For anyone that does trade candlestick patterns, I can only assume that you can be definitely very profitable trading candlestick patterns, just not the way that I was taught. So yeah. So you said 27.17, 27.17.75. So you're down here, 27.17. So you're in here somewhere. Got you. Yeah, you're like in here. Got you. Okay. It's pretty optimistic. I mean, it could get there though. It definitely could get there. I don't know if I would hold that long, me personally, but yeah, that's what's up. All right, I feel like it will touch that 5-minute bearish FEG and continue down. What, this one up here? Go back in and tap that, grab some orders, and continue on. It's definitely a possibility. That is a characteristic of NQ. And it has not tapped back into any one of these fair value gaps that it made. But we know one thing, there's a ton of orders sitting right here. We do know that for a fact. There's a ton of orders sitting here. So we'll see. We'll see. All right, so let's go ahead on and continue this mental therapy rocking. And let's get to tip of the day. All right, we got 46 viewers. We have 36 likes. If we can get 10 likes up, that would be amazing. It don't cost you nothing but some free clicks. That's all I ask, and I'll take care of the rest. So if we can get the likes up, that would be amazing. Let's see here what we got. I care I missed it. Is that a paper trade that you? Oh, okay. So if price touched yesterday, daily levels, do you delete them or keep them on a chart? Whatever price touches these daily levels, I delete them. If price does not touch them, then those daily levels, those pink lines become blue. But I would say, Q, check my check out my let's see here. Let me get that for you. I'm gonna shoot you something right now. What we got? All right, cool. Let me shoot you this. Shoot this to you real quick. All right, boom. And where we at? Videos. And it would be this video right here. Share. Copy. Here you go, Q. This is for you. Well, this is for anyone, but for Q, this is the video that'll show you how to set up your daily levels. So all you got to do is just click that, watch that, and that'll definitely show you how to set up your daily levels and how that whole process works. So give it a full breakdown. So boom, there it is. All right. So tip of the day is execution matters more than prediction. Execution matters more than prediction. Execution matters more than prediction. So let me ask y'all. Y'all let me know in the chat. Execution or prediction? Which one y'all choosing? I want to see at least 30 some 30. I want to see at least 40 answers on this. I want everyone to tap in with me on this one. Execution or prediction? One word. Let's rock. Let's get the comment section rocking. Execution or prediction? Let me know. Execution or prediction? Let me know, let me know, let me know. Let me know. Execution or prediction? All right, I got 2. We got 38 folks left. Execution, execution. Let's go. Come on, y'all. Execution or prediction? I want everyone to chime in on this one. Let's engage. Execution, 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 execution. Serena said execution. Morbid, execution. Kiara, execution. Soap, execution. Mike, execution. Mr. Cologne, execution. Jerry Jack, execution. Bodovan, execution. Renee, execution. Joe, execution. T. Pruitt, I know how to spell. What you say, Serena? That's too funny. You put execution. Execution. All right, y'all. Come on. We had some folks. Oh, there we go. Okay. Ibram, that's what's up. I just walk away from HSS because okay. Execution. Come on, y'all. Let's keep rocking. Melvin High. Okay, execution. Pete, execution. All right. Donna, execution. Soy said execution. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. There she is. Melanin Impress Collection. I didn't even know you was in the building today. I was looking for you. Execution. Daniel, execution. Dewana, execution. Oh, I'm sorry. Dewana said prediction. Got you. All right. Sneehall said execution. Choir 357, Grand Risers, my brother. We're in on this tip of the day. Execution matters more than prediction, and everyone is letting it be known what they thought was most important, execution or prediction. All right, Dewana, we got to, let's see what we got. Felion, execution. Okay. Dewana, we're going to come back to you. All right, come on, let's keep going. We got some more, right? We got some more execution. Jay Royal, where you at? Okay, cool. Raider 40 said prediction. Okay, cool. Sorry, chat. My chat was frozen. I thought I was only texting. It was lining up. But no, it's up to TF. Okay, cool. A little prediction doesn't hurt. But you initially said execution. Okay, cool. Cool. All right. So that we had some good engagement there. All right. So we know that what? I got a payout on this account. Then lost a lot in 3 days, and I know I'm not getting another one this account, but I'm determined to get back to 25K no matter what. Got it. I hit my phones on my keyboard. Okay, cool. So for everyone that put execution, absolutely. I think only 2 people put prediction. That was Dewana and I think it was just Dewana. That's okay. All right, Dewana, so let's talk about this. And, you know, this community is based on love and graciousness, so we ain't nobody, we're not singling you out or nothing like that. We're all here to learn. So we're all a family, and we all laugh, cry, fight together. That's what we do. Laugh, cry, celebrate, fight together, everything. We do everything together. So that's right, Josh, execution. So the reason why we would not want prediction is because, remember, we cannot predict what's going on in the market. That's the first thing. We just cannot predict what's going on in the market. There's no way that we can predict that. No one can predict anything that's going on in the market. Number one. Number two, prediction is unreliable. Just remember that. Prediction is unreliable. As I stated, because we just can't predict what's going on in the market. It's just we don't have the ability to do that. So we are process-driven traders, right? So the process that we implement and the way we implement this process is because we want a particular outcome, right? So the reason why we can't predict is because prediction is not a process. It's a guess, right? Your prediction, it's a guess. It's a guesstimation. Guesstimation, estimation, it's still, however you look at it, it's still an opinionated statement. It's an opinionated thought. It's a guess. A prediction is a guess, right? So when we're executing, execution is definitely much more reliable, but execution is also repeatable. Think about that. Good execution is repeatable. Prediction is not, because prediction is unreliable. We can't continue to keep repeating prediction. We're not. That's not healthy for us, right? What we want to make sure that we do is we want to make sure that we understand that prediction is unreliable, so we're not going to try to predict anything. What we're going to do is we're going to rely on our process, and we're going to make sure that we implement good execution, and we're going to continue to keep doing that, because as long as we're repeating good execution, then we know for a fact that that will get us to where we need to be. But prediction will never ever get us there. We don't even want to try to predict what's in the market. We never ever want to predict. We always want to just implement good execution, be process driven, and leave it there. And whatever happens, happens. So when we are exercising good execution, it's also a trade that we're taking when we're exercising this good execution. We're also having a trade that was executed based on rules, right? Based on rules, based on process, right? So that is actually much more sustainable than trying to execute through prediction, right? There's no way. And if you think about it, you can't even have both. Like, you can't execute with prediction, because think about the word execution, right? Execution is you're doing something, like you're on point with it. You're doing this one particular, like your execution is it's sound. It's process driven. There's how would I say? There's a lot of factual basis going into your execution, and our prediction is not so much. So when you think about how you're executing, you always want to make sure that your execution is based upon checking off all those boxes, like we always talk about, right? Because when we check off those boxes, what is that doing? It's we are auditing ourselves. We're also auditing what we're doing before we enter this trade. But also when we check off the boxes, guess one thing we know for sure we're not doing at that point? We know we're not predicting. Because if we're checking off all of our boxes, that means we're checking off everything to make sure that we're following our rules, our process, all of those type things. So it will always be execution over prediction, and it will never ever be prediction. We will never ever predict anything in the market. We don't even want to try to do that. We don't even want to get ourselves wrapped around that. We don't even want our mental trading psychology to even think that's something that we need to focus on. That's something that is just like emotions. We don't do no predicting. We don't do no emotions. It's just not a part of our trading game whatsoever, period. So always keep that in mind. It's always execution over prediction, always. All right, let me jump in these. Let's jump in here. Stop loss at 4K even. That's what's up. Is daily bias not a prediction? No, it's not. Good question. So daily bias is not really a prediction, because think about it. Our daily bias, we're not married to it, right? It's just a cheat code to get an idea of what price possibly could do. But we're not married to that, because we know at any point that can change. So we're not predicting. We're not saying the market is gonna go this way. We're saying based on our cheat code, when we do our overnight bias, that our bias is bearish or bullish. But remember, it's a bias, right? So when you think about a bias, it's something that how would I say, like a bias is what? Like something that we know that's there. We know this particular thing is there, but we're not married to it. So that's why we call it a bias. So it's definitely not a prediction, because when we do it, we're not saying, oh yeah, the market is going to go bearish. Like, no, based on like we'll use last night's, for example, based on overnight bias last night, London did not take out Asia highs, but it did take out Asia lows. So with that stated, possibly we look for price to possibly be bearish. You know what I'm saying? And we're not predicting that. We're saying, hey, you know what I'm saying? Based on our little cheat code, we're looking for price to do this one thing, but we're not married to that because we know that it can change at any time. So it's not a prediction. It's more or less like a something just to look for. That's what our bias does. Just gives us like an idea. It's just an idea, like of possibly what can happen. But it's definitely not a prediction. Because when we predict something, we're saying that something is going to do this thing, right? That's a prediction. We're saying like, yeah, it's going to rain today. You know, that's a prediction, right? Now, saying that, I don't know, it looks like it could rain today, that's not a prediction. That's just saying based on what it looks like, that it possibly could rain. But you're not saying that it's going to rain today. That would be the difference. When for an example of when we talk about our daily bias, right? So we'll just keep that in mind. But that was definitely a good question, Mr. Payout. Good question, brother. Trading is about probability, not predictability. Absolutely. Absolutely. First time trading a live account, and I'm on a 2-day losing streak, but it's not bad because of my risk management. I'm on a 25K account. I'm down 200. That's not bad. That's really good. Absolutely. Predicting is like gambling, right? Very true. Miss Empress. Gotta shake my head. Kiara said ranging. Jerry Jack said, I hear you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But that was a good question, though. That was a great question. Great question. But yeah, so always remember, execution will always reign supreme over prediction. We never, ever want to try to predict anything in the market. Think about it. We don't even want to do that to ourselves. Yeah, we don't even want to do that. I got 4 consecutive weeks of payouts on an account. Then the war kicked in, and I went on a losing streak and missed my full payout by 2 days. How long to Red Coach usually take when you request a payout? It depends. It depends on the prop firm, and every prop firm is different, but I'll say anywhere from 24 to 48 hours, just depending on the prop firm. That's what's up, Mr. Cologne. Need to meet up with the Comcast text. You getting some fiber optic on us, bro? Is that what you're doing? You getting some fiber optic on us? You getting that good internet so you can get these streams in 4K? But that's what's up, Mr. Cologne. Have a good day, brother. Oh, that's what's up, Silk. I appreciate you, man. Let's not predict the market. Let's not predict the market will hit, PD. Right? 15 making full TP without an entry. Right. Market orders bank. Very true, Serena. You're the first channel I've ever paid for. You're worth it and earn it every day, brother. Thank you, Silk. I appreciate you, man. That makes me feel good, brother. Lets me know that I'm doing the right thing, man. That I'm doing the right thing. I appreciate those words, brother. Trend, just sent you another okay, cool. That's what's up, Bottom. We got you, bro. We got you. I'm gonna send it over to my brother, and he will definitely take care of you ASAP. So just be looking for that. But I'm glad you took care of that. That's amazing. TF pays out of me? Yes, TF does. TF pays out quick. Like TF doesn't, let me see here. TF pays out very quickly. My Funded Futures pays out very quickly. Take Profit pays out very quickly. Lucid, they're cool. Tradeify, they're cool. Actually, Lucid is a little bit quicker than Tradeify, but Tradeify is cool. And that's it. I'm gonna be honest with you. The most fastest payout that I've ever had was with My Funded Futures. And that's not to knock anything else. That ain't saying everybody else sucks. That's not saying any of that. But My Funded Futures, I'm telling y'all, like, look, as soon as I clicked, like, okay, like I was eligible when I was taking my payouts and I was eligible, you know, you go through your little different things, this, that. I clicked on it to not only request it, but then I also, you know, had to click. I think I had to click somewhere to, I think it's like 2 places you have to click. But whatever the case may be, I'm talking about as soon as I got done with the last click, I'm telling you, it wasn't even a minute. It was seconds. It was my first payout I got with them. And I'm talking about, I was like, let me just check. Because I saw an email like, yeah, your payout has been processed. And I'm like, huh? So I checked my account and I'm like, what? I'm talking about, it was there in seconds. Literally from my click, I say less than 30 seconds. It was in my account. And I was like, what? I ain't never had it like that. And my fund of futures is pretty good about that. TF they're great too on their payouts as well. But my fund of futures, I would say they were the fastest. They were the fastest. That a fast payout I've ever gotten, ever. Literally. And I was amazed when I first got a payout from them. I was like, what? Like, I was amazed. I'm talking seconds. It's always usually a 24 to 48 hour little deal with that. Always. But, I mean, amazing. Like, you can't even, like, seconds? Come on, man. So I don't know why I said red codes. How long does it take TF to send out payment? Well, sure. I got you, bro. When I saw the red codes, I was like, I don't know, that might be like, you know how autocorrect will just throw some words in there when you're trying to say something. But no, I got you, Steven. But yeah, it should be fairly quick. Now, you remember, you have to set up your Rise account. So if it's your first time getting a payout with TEF, you have to make sure you set your Rise account up. So once you get that set up, everyone after the first one should be super, super quick, very seamless. But you have to set up your Rise account. So, the what? The ops take 4 days. What's up, Barbosa the Great? He said I'm the king of autocorrect. Yeah, but that's pretty much how that rocks. You should have gotten for TF. Once you're eligible for a payout, then you'll get an email from Rise to set up your Rise account, and then boom, and then you're off and running, just like that. All right, so let's see here what we got. All right. Any questions or any concerns? Any questions about question of the day? Any concerns about tip of the day? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. If you have any questions, any concerns, let's talk about that. Anything that you guys want to talk about, something that you want to let me know. Caution on TF, don't set up Rise account until right. Exactly. Great point, Serena. Let me put this up on the screen. Right here, y'all. Do not set up your TEF account. Do not set up your on TEF. Do not set up your Rise account until you get the email first. Straight up. And my big brother just sent out. Cool. And my brother just sent out a thing about payouts in the announcement section. Yep. So let's just do this. Let's see here. Matter of fact, let's do this. Let's do this. Let me screen share, and we'll go over that. What we got? Can you show review again? What's that, Kiara? I took it, actually scalped it. What's that, Kiara? You said, can you show review again? Let me know what you mean. I'm out with a dub, going to play golf and relax. That's what's up. That's what's up. Kaz, what do you shoot? Your clubs, what you shoot? Let me know what you shoot, Kaz. I shoot tailor-made. Let me know what you shoot. Any details you can share about copy trading? What do you want to know, Pete? Just ask me. What do you want to know? Just ask me. Oh, you want to review question of the day and tip of the day? Yes, we can do that. So we'll go over this real quick. So, question of the day: if you had to sit on your hands, would that be the best decision? So remember, on our question of the day, we're just doing a little review. On our question of the day, no trade is a position. Just remember that. Not taking a trade is a position. It's just like taking a sell or taking a buy. Not taking a trade is actually no trade. Like you deciding not to take a trade, sitting on your hands, that is a position. Just understand that. You don't have to be in a trade to take a position. Deciding to sit on your hands is also taking a position. And remember, it protects capital, and it also does what? Exercise patience. I'm a 10 handicap. I'm a TaylorMade fan as well. Oh, that's what's up. Oh, you're a baller. I see you, Kaz. I see you. That's what's up. So doing nothing is sometimes the best trade that we can take. So a little recap on the question of the day, and we'll do a little recap real quick for Kiara on the tip of the day. And remember, execution matters more than prediction. So remember, we never want to we never want to be trying to make any predictions as traders. We don't predict anything. We execute. Period. Good execution, and we are process driven. And our good execution comes from our processes. So never predicting, always making sure that we are being process driven and we are executing. That's what matters. Execution will always rule over prediction every day. All right, so that's that. And let me get to Pete. Like the software app you need so that you can copy trade. I use Apex. Okay, cool. Price just swept London low and may head to the next daily. Yes, it did. It sure did sweep the London low. All right, so my irons are TaylorMade. 300s driver is the R11s from a decade ago, but still works. That's what's up. Yeah, I just bought a new set last year. I got the P790 irons, TaylorMade. And I got the the Q3, the Q3s on my woods. And I got the Tiger Woods. I went and got those Tiger Woods custom pitching wedge, sand wedge. Boom. And my putter is Too Long Garage. Yep. Let's see here. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything. All right, so going back to Pete. So Pete, if you go in my description, let me get that for you. Let me go there now. I'll let you. I'm going to give you the link to the copy trader that I use, and you can check it out. Actually, let's just do this. What is it? Apex NT8 copier. All right, so where is it? It is right here. Is that one? Yes. All right, so here you go. So I'm gonna give you this. This will show you how to set it up. But in my description, I'm gonna give you two. Pete, I'm gonna give you two. Let me see. Is this the one I want? All right, cool. So I'm gonna give you two different links. The first link will be the copy trader that I use. The second link will be like a tutorial on it. So let's see here. Copy trader I use is right here. And then once you check it out, if you have any other questions about it, just let me know. But this is the one that I use. This is the one that I've been using. Let me put it in the comment section right now. All right, there you are. I put that in the comment section. Yeah, Tiger does make you play better. For real. Feels good paying my rent with the money I made from trading. Hey, that's what's up. How do I get a hold of you when class is done for the day? Just DM me, Renee. Just DM me. Go to Discord, just DM me. Just go to my name, click on it, just send me a DM, and then we can you can get in contact with me that way. Thank you. I figured I'd write that somewhere. Absolutely. It's about to get me out soon with all of those orders building up. Yep. Thanks a lot. You got it. Okay, so Pete, that's the actual That's the actual link to the actual copy trader. But also I'm going to give you this. I'm going to give you this link that will show you how to. It's a little tutorial on how to use it. It's really, really cool. All right, let me put this in here as well. Pete, this is for you as well, or anyone else, but Pete, you were asking, so that's for you as well. This is just a YouTube, this is a video on YouTube by this guy, Trader Wisdom. He just shows you how to use it. I showed you how to use it. It's pretty cool. What was the name of the back testing that you use? FX Replay. Let me get that for you. FX Replay, that would be here. Here you are, site sync. I just put a link in there that'll take you right to FX Replay, but that's it right there with my affiliate link. It'll save you $5 a month or $60 a year. There you are, and you got it, Renee. No problem. Just hit me up. Yeah, just DM me, and we can chop it up. All right. So let's see here. Boom, boom, boom. All right, cool. I just want to make sure I answered everybody. You're welcome, site sync. No problem. Let's see here. All right, got bottom. Okay, cool. So, any questions? Anything else for me, you guys? Any questions? Any concerns? Something we need some clarity on? Something I missed? Somebody asked me a question and I did not answer it. What we got? Talk to me. Talk to me. What we got? What we got? So if that's it, then we're going to get out of here. I have an appointment. I'm not rushing to get to it, but I have an appointment I got to get to. So we're going to get out here just a little earlier today. For my Invisaligns. Yeah, get my teeth right. Need to get my teeth together, y'all. Y'all don't want me around here with no rock teeth, right? Y'all don't want me with rock teeth, do you? So I got to get to this appointment, but I'm just kidding. TF has a copy trader. Yeah, right. So Pete, as Sneha just said, TEF has a copy trader in a volumetrica platform that you can use it, right? Yeah, you can use it. You don't have to pay for it, but you that's for TEF. Now, for copy trading all other prop firms, you definitely need a copy trader. The difference with TEF is when you trade with TEF at the moment, because there's still another integration that's going to happen. But right now, when you're trading through TEF, you're trading through the TEF dashboard on TradingView charts. Now, if you want to copy trade, then you have to select volumetrica charts, and then there's a copy trader in volumetrica, and then you can use that copy trader for TEF accounts, only for them. Now, for other prop firms, you can use a copy trader like what I have, and that's pretty much how I get down. So, but there will be an integration where we will be able to use TEF accounts in a different way. We had to copy trade them a different way that we do it now. Basically, it will not be on the TEF dashboard. It'll be through a broker. So you will log into that broker with your TEF credentials and then with your Edge Funder credentials. Let me say the Edge Funder credentials, and then you'll be able to get into your accounts that way, and you can trade them on TradingView the way that we trade all of our other accounts. But that is coming. That is the last integration, and it'll be an announcement when that happens. So. Also, I want to say this. Make sure everyone goes into the TEF Discord and go check the announcements. Check the announcements tab. My brother Scalp God, he put something in there, and we all need to. I was going to put it here. I was going to copy paste and put it here, but I'm like, nah, everyone needs to go there and just read it. It's just some good information. So just go read it, check it out, and just understand what's going on. It's about payouts. So. Now, let's see here. CB strategy is good before any market open. If there's a setup, Asia, London. Actually, the chop box is what we use during New York session, but it'll start sometimes before New York session. It'll start to set up like 622, 626, 627, 628. When you see that, be mindful of that because it's going to be a cool little breakout. Now, I use the CB strategy during New York session. I don't use it in any other session. Now, I know that New York session starts at 6:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time or 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. And I know that, like I said, I know New York session starts at that time, 9:30 Eastern, 9:30 a.m. Eastern. But you'll notice sometimes a few minutes, like I said, 6:26, 6:27, 6:22, 6:24, 6:25. You can start seeing the consolidation starting to build up. When you see that, just be mindful. Be mindful to understand that that's a breakout that's going to happen when market opens. So the direction you take it in is going to have to rely on you understanding some confluences with price. But for the most part, it is a strategy that is traded during the New York session. As I stated, sometimes right before New York session open, it'll start to form. So that's kind of like how it is. Think about this, Badavan. It's never the same every time. You know what I'm saying? It's never the same. But it's just these different things that you look for. So you start seeing that, be mindful that price is setting up to break out when the market opens. So just be mindful of that. But it'll definitely be a strategy to use during New York session, for sure. FX replay for back testing. That is correct. It tapped me out. Okay. I use CF copy trade. It's amazing. That's dope. Can you please break down what the trading days mean in TF? Currently, it says 2 to 7 days for me. So basically, that 2 to 7, it's calculating all of the days that were eligible for a payout. So you need 7 of those days. You need 7 eligible trading days as one of the metrics that you need to be payout eligible. So that's what that is. So right now you have 2 eligible trading days right now out of 7. So you need 5 more. That's what that's saying, Chris. Yep. All right. Dang, TradingView shut down. I let me execute a trade, but made a quick $26. Missed big swing up. Peace out. Have a great day. See you tomorrow. That's what's up, Kaz. Be good, brother. Enjoy the course, man. Copy, Kaz. What's up? That's what's up. That's what's up. Got it, Chris. All right. Anything else for me? Anything for me? Anything for me? Any questions? Any concerns? That's what's up, Chris. Let's see here. I think that's it as far as my questions. If we good, then we going to get out of here, and we'll be looking forward to Friday. I mean, you know what? Still made some cool little bread today. Just too bad it was in one account. So it's all good, though. It is what it is. Like, this is a part of being a trader. This is part of being a trader. Good day, y'all, and get down for your brown or your green. That's what's up. See y'all. That's what's up. See y'all tomorrow. All right, so I guess, look, if nobody has anything for me, we're going to get out of here. Appreciate everybody that tapped in with us today. All the trade geniuses that came home. When you tap in, you come home. This is home for you. So whenever you tap in the morning, you just coming home. So, yeah, exactly, right? Just them Invisaligns. They just going to do a quick little x-ray and then, see what's going on. Let's see here. I appreciate you, too. PT720, you're welcome, no problem. You're welcome, Badavan, no problem. So let's do this, y'all. Let's get out of here. Well, everyone that made some bread today, thank goodness we made some bread. We ended the day green, so that's cool. If you sat on your hands, that's still a win in itself. If you did make some green, please log out of your accounts, keep your charts up. We do not want to give anything back to the market. Other than that, I appreciate y'all, love y'all. Friday, tomorrow, TGIF. So let's try to come in here and end the week green. Go into the weekend green. Let's give a shout out to the Edge Funder co-founders, my brothers, Juvier, Scalp God. Without them, we wouldn't be here. And other than that, man, y'all have a blessed remainder of y'all Thursday, and I will see y'all first thing tomorrow, same time, same Trade Genius channel. Yee!